Good morning, y'all. I'm not worried about how I look right now because it's early and um, yeah, I don't know how I look. I can't really see this phone, but I just wanted to come and say, you know, I hope y'all enjoyed your holiday. Um, I've been listening to the radio. I usually don't listen to the radio, like, but since I been riding around with um, older older folks, my people. I decided to, put the radio on for them. And I've been, listening to like the podcasts and stuff like that. Um, I just wanted to say, uh, it's good when people realize like that, being a bad person, being, like a bitch, being mean and stuff like that don't benefit them. Like I dang on been, finding it hard to listen to certain music and stuff. Like this was a entertainer, a, a a rapper saying this, and I stopped listening to a lot of people because it's like the lyrics make me feel like either like who are you talking about, or like why are you talking down on people like that, like you know and this is one of these people that that was on the podcast. I stopped listening to her music because it's like she was really like on her last what was that album, I think. I listened to a couple songs and I was like, nah, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. I like music that make me feel good, like about my situation, about myself, about just make me feel good. I don't really too much. Maybe I'm not into diss tracks. Like maybe that's what it is. But she said, there's no benefit in being a bitch. It's not going to benefit her. It don't benefit nobody, really. It don't. And I know that for a fact. Being mean, being just not a good person for no reason, really. It's not benefit, especially if you really blessed. Like if you really blessed, what you being a like really? Why are you being a bad person? There's no reason for you to. That's how bad things happen. Karma always come back from what you say and what you do. For real, for real. So I was listening to that, and I listened to the Steve Harvey show, and this man was talking about this guy, trying to give him some advice. I guess the man's wife, I guess decided to go out, step out on him after she got surgery or whatever. I don't know what kind of surgery. I think weight loss or something like that. I was listening, but I was kind of talking to the person inside the car too. I just dropped them off too, but yeah, I was thinking like he said, if you can't beat them, join them. Like I don't know how I feel about that. I understand that saying, but at the same time, if you can't beat them, shoot. I mean, I would say to that man, if your wife is, definitely, if you think the relationship is, over, this man was saying that he wants his wife back. So them telling him, ladies is out there looking like, I don't know, like, I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I mean, if the marriage is worth saving, try to save it. I mean, shoot. I don't know. People do stupid stuff all the time. Like, really. It's hard not to do bad stuff out here. Really, it's really hard sometimes not to make the wrong decision. But if the marriage is worth saving, if your marriage is worth saving after somebody done, did some disrespectful things in the marriage, and you think it's worth saving, then I would say save it. But if she's saying, she's not in love with him and all this other stuff and stuff like that, then I would definitely, say he probably might have to, just focus on himself. Definitely. I wouldn't say if you can't beat him, join him. I mean, that makes sense, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah. I never really followed that one before. If you can't beat him, join him. I never really followed that one. But he did say, he thinks that the guy should, get in the gym. He don't need, like the other lady, I didn't really listen to what she said. She said, maybe getting surgery. When she said surgery, I was like, I don't know how big the guy is, but, surgery isn't really needed unless, you on one of those shows, like, 600 pound life or something like that. I think that's what it's called. But, yeah. Take care of yourselves, Your mental health is the most important thing, when it comes to this world. Your mental health, your spiritual health, like, it's important. But yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about. I'm about to be where I'm supposed to be at. And that's all I wanted to say. I hope y'all had a good holiday. I kind of wanted to come on here yesterday and say something, but yeah, I'm gonna say it right now. Yesterday, yesterday, you get, kind of sucked into like the holidays because, everybody's doing one thing. That's why I'm having a hard time, like, understanding that if you can't beat them, join them. Like, I probably would have thought like that before, but now I feel like, do what you think is best. Even if it's not, the same, as everybody else. I don't know. But yesterday, yesterday was Christmas. Everybody celebrated and stuff. I did get my kids, I didn't want to stop this because it's basically a tradition or whatever, but I don't think I'm going to be celebrating forever, especially, when a lot of things changed. I'm doing a lot of traveling, so I kind of had to travel in the midst of this, so I didn't want them to feel like, yeah, they don't really know, they wouldn't have even known, what yesterday was unless, I really, really wanted to, like, make it more about, God, more than the presents, more than, stuff like that. Somebody did rub me the wrong way, and, I was like, please don't expect me. Like, if I do buy you something, just be happy. Like, cause really, I don't really care. I don't care for the holidays as much as I used to. But don't let the holidays turn you into, like, selfish and greedy and inconsiderate, like, and angry because you didn't participate or whatever. Like, I didn't get anything, and I'm like, what? I'm fine. But I'm happy that I was able to get, like, a lot of people things, because, since they still celebrate, I was able to get them, like, things for them. But I don't know if I'm going to celebrate forever. Because I feel like I don't want to be sucked into, like, just, like, I don't want to do that no more. And it's not a bad thing. My mind is a little different than how it used to be. And, a lot of things just don't excite me no more. I look at stuff differently because, yeah, I realize so much stuff. But that's all I wanted to say. I appreciate anybody who's watching. I'm just gonna post and go. Like, I'm posting and going. And I hope y'all enjoy this. My comments are turned back on. If you want to comment, I'll see it. And, yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see y'all in another video, and I hope you have a good day, a good night.